After 18 months of recovery following a 2-year, $500 a day ice addiction, Andrea Simmons founded the Australian Anti-Ice Campaign and set out on a mission to warn all Australians, but particularly our youth, about the dangers of touching ice. AAIC's Community Ambassadors Program is an urgent community-based response to the reality that Australians are among, if not the highest per capita users of ice in the world. Over the past 9 years, AAIC has delivered ice education workshops in high schools nationwide. However, the country's vast size makes offering in-person workshops to over 1.8 million high school students extremely costly. To tackle this issue, AAIC has created a digital ebook, a powerful video-based resource designed to help parents educate and start conversations with their teenage children about the dangers of touching ice. The ebook features 11 short videos by people who've lived through the hell of ice addiction or who have lived with a loved one using ice. This is one of those stories.
I was introduced to ice by a good friend of mine. She said, "Here, take this," and I swallowed it. I had no idea what it was. How quickly did I get addicted to ice? Instantly. Within a year, I was 13 and I was addicted to ice, smoking it every day. Coming down from ice use was a really scary experience for me. I thought I was crazy. I really thought I was crazy. I would hear conversations people weren't having. I'd get angry at people for the conversations they weren't even having. I would cower in corners and not be able to physically just handle life. I'd see things, I'd hear things. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I'd look at myself in the mirror and not recognize who was staring back at me. But I was addicted and I couldn't stop. I just could not stop. I wouldn't sleep for days. I lost contact with all my family, so I didn't see any of my brothers and sisters or my parents. They both moved town, so I was alone during my addiction. I had no family or friends at the time. It was just me. It feels really good to be clean. I couldn't have done it by myself. I needed help and support from others. I really did. There's no way I would have been able to actually get off all drugs, not just ice, but be able to be clean and sober. I'm nearly 2 years sober now, and I actually get to just live.
Unlike Emma, who had no idea what she was taking when she swallowed that pill, this young fellow spent just under an hour with his mum going through the AAIC ebook.
So far we have learnt about the different ingredients in ice. What do you think about that?
The ingredients are very dangerous.
We've also sat and listened to some of the stories from people that have used ice.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It was very surprising how similar the stories were.
What would you say if someone offered you ice?
No, thank you.
Pretty much.
So what I'm learning from this is basically people get addicted fast, that you shouldn't even touch it once.
Well, he was engaged throughout the ebook. He found it very interesting and very informative. So I would recommend any parent that has children entering high school level to definitely go through the ebook with them and open the door to those important conversations.
The prevalence of ice presents a clear and present danger that young Australians will be offered ice at some stage in their lives, and the person offering it won't be telling the truth about the devastation that this drug so often brings. They'll be selling it as a Superman drug that will make you feel invincible. And the impact on young Australians is rapid and potentially devastating. The ebook gives young people like Tyrell a line of defence in the form of knowledge to say no, not even once, if ice is ever offered to them. Our strategy is to leverage the social media reach of an army of community ambassadors to help us make AAIC's ebook and later other educational and support material freely available and accessible to all Australians. We give each community ambassador a personalised image that identifies them as an AAIC community ambassador and guides people to a link to access the ebook.
We're also asking our community ambassadors to make a once-off tax-deductible donation to help us stage a national launch of the ebook.
By participating, your business or organisation will not only be helping those closest to you in your families and community, but also providing the impetus for an ongoing national campaign to change how young Australians view the drug ice.